PWAN real estate company denied involvement in Scott's arrest. PWAN has denied, and they said courts only have issues with federal government and the police. Not them, they have denied involvement. Now, they provided receipt to this effect. They provided court affidavit showing that they are not the one that put court anywhere we are saying. So we should stop calling on them because they are not involved. Before I would tell you my findings about this issue, take a listen.
P1 Real Estate Company. 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 The real estate company that is selling receipts to people instead of land.
All right. Now, PWAN said for the fact that Scott has repeatedly called them out, they did not do anything. But when it got to a point where Scott said if anything happens to him, they should hold PWAN responsible. That was the point where they take up a case for police to invite him and ask him questions. Not even an arrest, not even to detain him. So when Scott got to the police station, after interrogation, question, and the rest of that, Scott started reacting. Scott starts. In fact, it is alleged that Scott assaults one of the police. So as of the time yesterday night, I think about around 2 a.m., I made a post and I said Scott was already free. They said, yes, Scott was already given that condition to go home. He was not supposed to be detained at all. He was supposed to go home. But it was because of his reaction that made them to not decide to detain him till on Monday. Because they said he was supposed to come back from home today to court. But because of his reaction and alleged that he assaulted a police, that was why they have to keep him. So the case now is between federal government and Scott Igoma. This is the affidavit attached here. One of the questions is, you said you were not involved. PWAN, you cannot say you were not involved. Without you being involved, Scott wouldn't have been called to the police station for questioning. And you know how Nigeria function. One oga go dey somewhere, he go give order. Then una go take it, order go begin the work. You were fully involved. In as much as you are giving this explanation now, we don't know who to believe. But then, I saw this affidavit. My people, where we stand. PWAN has denied involvement. And they are telling us that the case is now between federal government and Scott, not them. And this affidavit proves it. But PWAN, without you petitioning Scott or anything with your involvement, waiting for carry court, go meet police. I leave the floor open. Our people will decide whether they lie or they talk truth. Peace and love, everyone.
Scott! Now to the general public, I know say they arrest a very Scott, and they arrest everybody. They come everybody, they tag me to post. For it is one of they tag me. Now, you know, one thing about Nigerians that I've noticed that Nigeria like rumor. Just like when Scott said that if anything happened to him, whole P1 group responsible. So if Scott, for example, go drink, can't drive, can't get accidents, God forbid, anything happen to them, I go hope P1 responsible because in they get issue with P1. I've told that P1 group is too big to be doing all those hanky-panky. The Nigeria police invited Scott 4 weeks ago. Like I said, you know, I know be Scott, and they like to investigate his fact talk, and they carry talk. When they invited him, Scott refused to show up for 4 weeks. And today he went there. Okay, let us talk. In the process of discussion, Scott flared up, started talking to police anyhow, insulting them. Come on, this is Nigeria Police Force. The Nigeria Police Force started talking to them anyhow, insulting them, saying many nonsense, and they detained him. The Nigeria Police Force that detained Scott, not P1. P1 group did not detain misinforming the public. And they pay me say, aye, you get what I want to talk, I don't want to talk.